I'm really bad at waiting, and I don't know if you guys experience this, but when I have something on and I'm waiting for something to happen, it kind of messes up everything else that I want to try and get done in a day. So today I'm waiting for, well, I was waiting for tradies, and they were supposed to come between 11 and 12, and they didn't, and it's now like what, 1:30, and I'm still in waiting mode because I don't know if they're gonna show up. I didn't organize this, and I have no way to contact them because I didn't organize it. It was just like, hey, can you wait for these guys to come and fix the thing? And they didn't come, and now I'm like, well, are they gonna come late, or are they just not coming? And I don't know. So here I am, sort of like, if I try and do anything, are they gonna come now? Fucking, I don't know. That's why I don't have the tripod set up, because I was like, what if I set up the tripod and try and film something properly? And then they show up halfway through. They might show up halfway through me recording this. It's just like, I can't. And I had other ideas for today. I was like, okay, they'll do the thing in the morning, and then I'll have the house to myself, and then I can record videos like about my screaming progress or something. I think I had another idea, but because I've been waiting for ages and trying to distract myself, I've forgotten whatever it was. Hopefully it wasn't a fun video idea, a good video idea. Hopefully it was just some garbage in my head, but it's gone. Presumably if it's gone, then maybe it wasn't that exciting an idea. But I'm really bad at this whole waiting thing. Yeah, and anytime I have something on during the day, it does have a tendency to destroy the entire day, because I'm just waiting for the thing to happen, and then it happens, and then if it happens too late in the day, then there's no time to get anything else done. So I feel like my day is kind of wasted. Is that just me? Am I just bad at this? Should I just not care about these people who were supposed to come? I don't know. Maybe this is... Oh, I know what the video idea was. It was to do with anxiety, because I have above average anxiety, supposedly. And maybe that's what is factoring into all this. Never been diagnosed with anything anxiety. The only thing I've been diagnosed with ever was like major depression. But anytime you do those psychological quizzes, it's always like, oh, you've got above average anxiety. Okay, great. How does that... I don't know. So hope he's got his own anxiety too. He's doing okay. He keeps having pain every now and then, but I think overall he's slowly getting better. If you watch the video about, or maybe it was the live stream about his latest vet problems, I think he's doing okay. I also wonder if some of his yelping is partly psychological. Like, he gets the tiniest little thing and then he goes into drama queen mode and it's like, ah! Which is not too far off the actual sound he makes. Oh dear. No, so what, waiting for these guys today, but also like in the rest of my life when I'm waiting for things to happen, it's hard to plan what's going on in my life, and I just get tired of waiting. Like, I've got these videos that I've already filmed that I can't put out because I'm waiting to find out what's going on with everything. So, I've mentioned them before. Punk rave video, I've got to wait for them to put it up. Gaming video, I've got to wait and find out what's going on with that. And it's just like, I'm bad at waiting. I'm just, things could happen whenever, and it's distracting, and I should be doing other stuff. I should have been working on my song today, or I could have this time now to do proper videos, and I'm sort of attempting to make a video now, but because I don't know if someone's gonna come and interrupt me in the middle of this time, I've just I've been watching bloody Cinema Sins and other shit on even videos I've already watched before, just sort of making the time go by faster, because maybe that'll make people come faster and I can just get that part of my day out of the way and move on. And no, I probably should just assume they're not coming, but yeah, what if they do? That's always the thing, isn't it? I can't even be bothered to light this video properly. I'm sitting halfway between the sun and the shade, and I'm not sure which one has better picture. Oh, so yeah, that's I'm trying to make videos, but things aren't lining up. The good thing though is like school holidays is finished. I think the kids go back tomorrow, but teachers go back today. So at least I have a little bit more predictability with this sort of thing. But yeah, it's just like when I'm told I have to wait for tradies to show up and they don't show up, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know where I'm going with this video blog right now, but I'm just like frustrated by that because yeah, I made some progress over the weekend with my growls and screams, and I was like, I want to make a video about that, but I haven't even had time to warm up because I've just been like, you know, I could be in the middle of my vocal warm-ups and people could show up and interrupt me, and it's just like and like with tradies in general, they almost never show up when they say they're going to. So it's like, I don't know why I even believed that was going to be the case. But hey, at least I didn't have to be anywhere today. That would be even more annoying. But whatever. So here I am, sitting on my bum. Not really sure where I'm going with things today. I guess I will have some lunch next. But like even things like, you know, they're supposed to come 11 to 12, okay, and then I wait until 12:30, and I really need to poop. But if I go and poop, you know, pooping takes time. So what if they show up while I'm in the middle of it? So the way that I handled that, which side is better? If I let the light, the camera adjusts itself, so maybe if I go there, I don't know. Basically, to go and poop, what I did is I opened the front door so that anyone coming to the front door would see, oh, the door's open, someone must be home. And then I went and pooped. And it's just like dumb things like that that I feel like I have to do when I'm waiting for these people to turn up. And you know, like, I suppose they'll just reschedule. I get weird about that word because Australian English, American English, who even knows what to say anymore? Yeah, probably what'll happen is they'll reschedule. But then I'm probably gonna be the one who has to be home for that too. So then I'm gonna have another day where I'm waiting, and God knows if I'll turn up at the right time for that. So, you know, all this stuff kinda sucks because I don't know when things are going to happen. And I'm trying to plan my week. Like, what if I, like, tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I've got the house to myself longer. But what if we reschedule for these guys to come tomorrow? And then I'm going to be like, well, I wanted to make these videos today, but now I don't know when I'm going to have time to do any of this stuff. And it's the same with like recording music as well. I don't want to be interrupted because like, what if I'm in the middle of a really good take and then suddenly there's noise in the background from the doorbell going off and the dog's going crazy, and that just ruins like a really good take. And then you go away and do things and come back and it's hard to get into exactly the same mood again. So you have to retake the entire thing because probably in the meantime your voice has changed in these subtle little ways, and it's just like frustrating. Yeah, so I suck at waiting. Maybe it's because I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's because I am slightly high in anxiety compared to your average person, supposedly according to those questionnaires. Because, you know, they're so subjective and I've done them so many times that it's like I've gotten to the point where I don't even know how to answer half the time anymore because questions that seem simple no longer are, because I know what they're measuring. And like, how do I know if my anxiety is actually more than what someone else experiences? Like, we don't know what counts as a 1 or a 5 on a scale of 1 to 5 because someone else's idea of 1 to 5 might be completely different to yours. It's like, that's one of the big problems with psychology. But yeah, no, it's just like, this is just a sort of a frustrated rant and so on. And what, I haven't even checked if I can live stream. I think like, originally I wasn't going to be able to live stream in half of this week, but maybe now I can. I don't know. I will check. Maybe it'll be Friday. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my life at the moment. And you know, there's certain things I'm waiting to find out about so that I can plan other things, and it's just like, do we have to add one more thing to make this harder than it needs to be? Because I was not originally meant to be the one waiting for tradies to come around and, you know, sort out our stuff. So, hey, and then there's other stuff that we need fixed, like the bloody hole in the roof still, and oh man. And I'm trying to keep an eye on Hopi, who's, oh, I'm blocking him now, am I? There he is. I just like life, and it makes it really hard for my brain to concentrate and focus And yeah, and I think that's not just because of today's events, but like in general, the chaos in life is like just messing with my head, you know, because it's all there, sort of like when you've got RAM in a computer and you're trying to remember all the things that need to be done and that you need to be paying attention to, and it's like my RAM is full, and there's just no space for the things that I want my brain to be processing. Yeah. Anyway, like, that's why, like, this video is just me going, hey guys, I'm heaps frustrated and blah blah, heaps repetitive because waiting. But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have the same problem where if you're waiting for something it makes it hard to focus on anything else, or is that just me? I also am one of those people who does the thing, most times I will get places earlier than I'm meant to be, and then I give myself waiting to do. But if I don't get there early, like, public transport isn't the greatest, and that's my preferred way to get around because, you know, cars are a pain in the butt. Parking's often a pain in the butt. But the problem with public transport is it's slower and less predictable than if you just jumped in a car. But yeah, no, so I get places early, although there have been more occasions where I've gotten places late just because, like, I get distracted by things, and I've tried to be less like, hey, I gotta get somewhere exactly on time. I've tried to be less like that when it's not so important, but yeah, I do tend to get places early, and then I have to spend even more time waiting, and I'm not too bad at waiting once I'm already somewhere, but when someone starts to get, say, half an hour late, that's when it's like, I shouldn't have done this. I should have just gotten here on time. Then I wouldn't have to wait so long. I don't know. Waiting is a pain in the butt. But on the other thing is, if I didn't leave early to go somewhere, I would be spending that time, that extra time that I could have, like, you know. So if you leave early, you could have been doing extra stuff and then left a little bit later and still get there on time. But with that extra time that I would have had, I would have still been there going, oh my god, I've got to make sure I leave on time, and I wouldn't have been able to focus on anything anyway, so I might as well just leave, you know, and feel like I'm going somewhere and cut out that part where I'm like, oh my god, I've got to make sure, you know, at least I'm already there, and then all I have to do is wait for whoever's showing up, or if I'm watching a movie, the movie time, whatever, you know, like, it's just, I have issues, don't I? Maybe that's what they mean by, like, I have too much anxiety, so I'm thinking about, you know, trying to get places on time, and, you know, in the lead up, the whole, yeah, I don't know. It's like if I have a gig on, often I can't do anything the whole day because I'm spending the whole day thinking about the fact that I've got a gig later on in the day, and, well, I mean, on the one hand, I do have to do vocal warm-ups and also, like, figure out what the hell I'm gonna wear, but, yeah, no, I'm not the kind of person who can, like, go out during the day and then gig at night, and it's very unusual for me to have done that. Anyway, I think I should just, like, wrap this video blog, because it's a little bit, like, silly, and you sort of get the point. I'm just really bad at waiting, and it sucks, and the whole time that I've been filming, no one has shown up. None of these tradies have shown up, so, like, I could have done stuff with my day, but no, here I am, stressing about it, making badly lit, badly planned videos about how much it sucks. I will try and make a better video tomorrow, assuming we don't have to be waiting again. How could you treat me like